Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Tap Thursdays, and on this Thursday we're going to Pomona. So Pomona Island Brewery in Salford, and we have got Lefty Scissors IPA, and we've got, which one's this one? I Found My Thrill in Beverly Hills West Coast Pale. So the West Coast Pale is coming in at 5%, and the left-handed, what they called? Lefty Scissors, sorry, is coming in, I think that says 6.4%. So we're going to go with the West Coast Pale. First of all, don't know why I'm moving them around. I have no idea why I'm doing that. Anyway, let's get in the glass. So I enjoy Pomona Island. Had a few of their beers. In fact, I went to meet the brewer quite a few years back now in the Mountain Stone in the village, and it was a great night. And yeah, I got getting a chance to chat to the owner brewer is superb. And Pomona Island in Salford is not too far away. It's all like near Marble in that area. I think Seven Brothers is there as well, all in that sort of area there near the quays. Anyway, beer in a glass, slight haze, like a hop haze going on there, little white head going on, nice and clear as such. I mean, a lot of that is a glass as well, but fairly clear, nice. Straw going to gold in colour, looks lighter to me than it does actually on the camera, but it looks the part, to be honest. It looks like a Westie, and even though it's like a West Coast Pale, it's on the right side of looking, what I'd say anyway. Okay, aroma. Oh yeah, it's actually got more. I'm getting some tropical notes there as well, to be honest. Definitely getting some piffiness. Like a tangerine, orange, a slight berry note. Yeah, citrus, a lot of citrus going on there, which is fantastic for a West Coast. Smells divine. Getting a little bit of malt sweetness as well on the nose there, a little bit of black caramel. Just smells really good. Smells really inviting, like thirst quenching sort of aroma. That citrus. Okay, let's get into it. Cheers. Oh wow. It's got a nice bitterness. It's not a massive West Coast IPA bitterness, but it's got a nice bitterness. You know it's a beer. I'm getting lots of that orange, mandarin, tangerine, the oranges, and it's like a nice sweet malt base there as well. Quite drying. Makes you want to go back, to be honest. And you're getting this subtle undertone of like a fruit, like a berry, maybe a tropical berry note, just on the undertone. But for me, the flavours at the front is this sweet caramel, and then this nice bitterness with this orange and tangerine, mandarin note. Maybe a little bit of lime as well. That's really good. It's really good, to be honest. Let's get the rest of it in the glass and let's see what it says on the can. Really smooth, carbonation's low, medium mouthfeel. Just a great beer, that. Really. It looks superb as well. It really does. It totally looks apart. It really does. I Found My Thrill in Beverly Hills West Coast Pale. Folks call this a West Coast Pale with Eldorado, Talus, Crystal and Magnum, but that ain't what I call it. And that's all that's on there. 440ml can, 5%. So we've got Eldorado, Talus, Crystal and Magnum. So I bet they've bittered with Magnum, which is giving it a nice clean bitterness. Crystal I've not used, Eldorado I've used, and Talus I've used in there. Well, Eldorado and Talus are not your classic West Coast hops, but I think Crystal would be. But whatever, that is a lovely beer. And there you go, it's Weybridge Enterprise Centre, Daniel Adamson Road, Salford, England. And it's www.pomonaislandbrew.co.uk. You can find them on Twitter or X and Instagram. And illustrations by Medio. What's it? I can't really see that. It's an MEI. It's like Miso design. That's lovely. I found my thrill in Beverly Hills Shopping Centre. Okay, so I'm going to sit down, enjoy that, and we'll be back with the lefty scissors. Okay, so we're back, and now we're going to crack open the lefty scissors. It just says IPA, so I don't know if it's going to be hazy. Is it going to be a West Coasty, clear, like the West Coast Pale we just had? I don't know. We'll find out though. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is more of your New England haze bomb. Nice white looking creamy head formed. Looks great. It's got that lemon, you know, like that straw, hazy, opaque looking colour. Nice white, creamy looking head. Looks fantastic. Definitely looks New England style. Yeah, it's got the last one said Taliesin. I'm not surprised. This has got like that. It's got, to me, Sabro Talus vibe going on. And this one, bit of lime, pineapple, mango, your typical tropical fruit aromas. Touch of citrus as well. And like a sweet malt base. I'm definitely getting a lime. Don't know why I keep pulling lime out of beers recently, but I do. Okay, let's get the taste. Cheers. First thing I'm getting here is creamy, medium body mouthfeel. Sweet, nowhere near as bitter as the West Coast Pale. I mean, the West Coast Pale wasn't overly bitter. You could definitely go and push it. Well, West Coast IPA definitely push it. This is more rounded. It's more pillowy. It's got that tropical taste. It's got pineapple, mango, stone fruit tastes. And like I say, it's low carbonation, creamy. Let's go back. Really low bitterness, and I'm sure I'm picking up on a yeasty signature there as well. Just got this, same as Sure Shot and Cloudwater, and in Track they have this signature. You just start to pick up on it as you drink their beers, and I feel like that's got a bit of it as well. It's got that like East Coast sort of Vermont yeast taste there as well, but it's really, really good. It's really, really good. What percentage was this one? 6.4%. Let's get the rest in the glass and see if it says anything else. But that is a lovely, lovely. Oh, there you go. There's some yeast. There's some clumps. That's why I get the yeast. That, you know, sometimes that's why I get the taste of yeast, because it's actually there in the can, just waiting for you to pour it out. Why do you consider? There you go. Why do you consider Sabro your enemy? It stabbed you in your back with creamy coconut and complex citrus and tropical notes, and a hint of mint. I never get, I rarely ever get coconut with Sabro, but there's a Sabro taste that I do get, and it's definitely not coconut, but it's got a signature taste for me. And a hint of mint. Well, Citra Cryo and a huge dose of Vic Secret take the lead here, and Sabro adds all of that flavour with delicate precision, balancing out the whole affair beautifully. Not on board? I don't care. Why should I? Nobody else does. Yeah, 6.4%, 440ml can, Pomona Island, in Salford, lefty scissors, and you definitely get in the Sabro, and you all them flavours there. But like I say, when I was tasting yeast, that's probably why as well. Interesting. That's a nice beer. Now the question is, if I was only drinking one for the rest of the night, I probably would go for the West Coast Pale, just because I like a little bit of bitterness as well. That's got a slight bitterness, but the West Coast Pale had more bitterness. And it just, for me, I enjoy that a bit more than a sweeter beer. I'm not saying this is over sweet or clean, but I just enjoy that if you had to pick out the two. Both of them fantastic beers from Pomona, but just for me, I'd push for the West Coast if I had to over the two. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers, and I'll see you on another.